Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. We're looking at a scientist called Monod concerning the issue of evolution. Now this guy was a Nobel Prize winner, and he wrote this about evolution. He said, "The ancient covenant between man and the universe is in pieces. Man knows at last that he is alone in the universe, unfeeling immensity out of which he emerges only by chance. His destiny is nowhere spelled out, nor is his duty. The kingdom above or the darkness below, it is for him to choose." Now, the logical conclusion of evolution and atheism is that man is in an unfeeling immensity out of which he emerges by chance. His destiny is nowhere spelled out. Now, if that is not logical darkness and no hope, I don't know what is. Now the evolutionist and the atheist would say, well, Jason, the fact of the matter is, that's the facts, that's where we are, so deal with it. You want some kind of existential meaning, you're trying to force that into your system, and you're denying the facts. The fact is that we are alone in the universe, unfeeling immensity out of which he emerges only by chance. His destiny is nowhere spelled out, nor his duty. Now, it's not a question of psychology that one wants to have a meaning and purpose existentially. One wants to just deal with the facts, and the fact is what I would call the manishness of man. And that is that human beings are moral creatures. They operate with purpose, whether you agree with that or not. And that's what I would call the manishness of man. And that is a grand fact, that human beings operate with purpose, with meaning. You cannot look at human beings engaged in relationships with each other, acts of kindness, humanity, etc., human kindness, acts of love, etc. And these are meaningful, they are purposeful, they are valuable. I would call it the manishness of man. It comes from a word that Francis Schaeffer used. This is a fact, and because we see this fact within our existence, when we read that we are just products of chance, and we are just part of an unfeeling immensity universe, and our duties are not spelled out, and our purpose is not spelled out in the universe, denies the actual manishness of man, who we are as human beings, that we're moral creatures, that we engage in value, we see each other with value, we operate in this way, and it goes deep and at the very core of what human beings are in reality. So this outlook on the universe and this outlook on man contradicts the facts that we have of what a human being is. So that's why I can't accept evolution's comment here. And if you were consistent, if you were really consistent, and you lived logically to this system, you couldn't have a life. It would be a despairing life. So you have a system that is despairing, but you refuse to be full of despair. Why? Because intellectually and logically this system says it's all meaningless and purpose has no purpose. But yet, emotionally, you continue to live a life with meaning and purpose, with no rationale, really. If you were intellectually consistent, you would follow this logically to its conclusion. But you can't live with that tension. Even Sartre, the French philosopher, saw the logical position of this position, but he couldn't live with it. There was a tension there, and he had to develop his existentialism, which was really an unintelligent way of just acting. He didn't have really a rationale for his existentialism, really. And so as an atheist you live in a double tension. On the one hand, your evolutionary position is one of despair, but on the other hand you have to develop various philosophies, whatever they may be, whether it be a Sartre, whether it be a Sam Harris, to try and give you some kind of objective meaning of purpose to morality, purpose to life. But in the end, it's not logically consistent with your intellectual foundation of evolution. So you can't accuse me or Christians of wanting to just have a meaning and avoid the facts, because we would say that human beings are what I would call have the mannishness of man, and that's a hard proved fact that contradicts your evolutionary model. Okay, thank you for listening, and take care, and God bless you.